Hi everyone, I am Gautam, I am physics faculty. Now I am going to discuss about bimetallic strip. The topic is bimetallic strip. What is this bimetallic strip? Bimetallic strip is nothing but two dissimilar metals joined. So this is one metal, let me take, and another metal is joined like that, they are combined. This is called as bimetallic strip. Now this bimetallic strip, they combine two different metals. Let me take here, one is brass, another one is steel. I just selected randomly, one is brass, other one is steel. So brass coefficient of linear expansion alpha 1, steel coefficient of linear expansion alpha 2. Now this bimetallic strip is at a temperature T degree centigrade. Bimetallic strip means two dissimilar metals, one is brass, other one is steel, they combine like that. And initially they are at temperature T degree centigrade. So now if I observe one thing, I know that alpha 1 is greater than alpha 2 because brass coefficient of linear expansion is greater than coefficient of linear expansion of steel. So we have the values of alpha for different metals. So here if you observe, compared to brass and steel, brass has more alpha value. Alpha of brass is greater than alpha of steel, we can say. So the brass has more alpha value. So what will happen if a brass has more alpha value? What is going to happen? If alpha is more, either what we told, alpha brass is greater than alpha of steel. So this is the phenomena, means two things are going to happen. What will happen during expansion and what will happen during, that is what we are telling, cooling. So suppose we are telling it is cooling or heated. Let me tell that it is expansion. Of expansion, let me write here cooling, and one is in cooling and other one is heated. So what will happen if bimetallic strip is heated? What will happen if bimetallic strip is cooling? So I told that there are two materials, one is brass material, other one is steel material. So I already told alpha brass is greater than alpha steel. If it is heated, brass expands more than steel. Brass expands more than steel. Expands more than steel when heated. That is the phenomena we observe as alpha brass is greater than alpha steel. Now, when it is cooling, cooling means it's cooled, what will happen? Brass contracts more. Brass contracts more than steel. Brass contracts more than steel. So here the phenomena I have to take care. So what is the phenomena here? Alpha of brass is greater than alpha of steel means which is having more coefficient of linear expansion. When heated, it expands more. So in the question also observe what they told, when a bimetallic strip is heated, what will happen? Bend in the form of an arc with more expandable outside. Something they told, more expandable outside and all those things. Okay, we will see those things in detail now, so that we can understand total bimetallic strip concept also. Please pay attention what I told the first point, heated. When the bimetallic strip is heated, which is made up of two different metals, is heated. So what will happen? Which is having more alpha value, that expands more than other. Suppose it is cooled, what will happen then also? Which is having more alpha value, that contracts more than the other, contracts more than the other. Let us see in the detail about this topic now. Now what they are telling means here, first they told that is the strip is like this at a temperature. This is the one white and other one I told it is some yellow color, something will take like this. So upper one I told brass and bottom one I told steel, and already I told that alpha 1 this one, alpha 2 this one, and alpha 1 is greater than alpha 2. Now we are going to discuss about heated. So now this bimetallic strip is heated. Heated means I told that, just now I told that brass expands more, brass expands more. So brass expands more than steel, because its alpha value is greater. Brass expands more than steel. Which has more alpha value, that will expand more. Which has more alpha value, that will expand more. So that is the more expandable metal, that we can also call here brass as more expandable metal, more expandable metal. Now, so more expandable metal, how it will bend means the shape what we observe here in this situation is like this. So here which is more expanding means here brass expands more than steel, brass expands more than steel. So that we observe this nature, So outer one is what? Brass, and inner one is what? Steel, and this is alpha 1, alpha 2. So brass is in where? On convex side, brass is on convex side, and steel is on which side? Concave side. So in the question what they are asking us? They are asking us, observe carefully, when a bimetallic strip is heated, first one does not bend at all, wrong, it will bend, no doubt, does not bend at all, first one wrong. Get twisted in the form of an helix, no, it will not get twisted in the form of helix, it's wrong. So it bend in the form of an arc, correct. So C bit bend in form of an arc, D bit bend in form of an arc, that means C and D bits both they told bend in form of an arc. Fine. So with the more expandable metal outside they told, with the more expandable metal inside they told. We have to decide from C and D. Observe carefully. Brass is more expandable material. So it is outside or inside? Outside. Brass is outside. So bend in form of an arc with more expandable metal outside. More expandable metal, which one? Brass. Already we told alpha of brass is greater than alpha of steel. So brass is more expandable metal, that is lies outside, convex side, and steel is on concave side. Okay, here the question is like this, bend more metal, bend outside, like that. Sometimes they will ask the question like that also. Brass is on convex, steel is on which side, like that they can ask. So remember, which is expanding more, that means which is having more coefficient of linear expanse, that expands more. So which is expanding more will lie outside. Outside means convex side. Another will be inside. Inside means concave side. Why, sir? Because it will form an arc form. Arc form. Arc form means we need to explain inside and outside. Inside is what? Concave. Outside is what? Convex. So as brass is expanding more, convex side we have brass and concave side we have steel. Suppose same question they told us it is cooled, instead of heated they told cooled. Okay, even it is cooled also, what we can say now? The question they told us brass, now what happened? Cooling. So when we do cooling effect, that means what will happen? So brass contracts more, no doubt. In cooling, brass contracts more than steel. Brass contracts more than steel, because alpha of brass is greater than alpha of steel. Now what will happen? The phenomena how we observe here. Pay attention completely here. So what they are telling is during cooling, they are asking at during cooling here. So when they are telling during cooling, what we told? Alpha of brass is greater than alpha of steel. Either cooling or heated, that doesn't matter, this is always fixed. Cooling we are doing. So brass contracts more, we told. Brass contracts more. Contracts more than steel. Generally before what will happen? So this is at T degrees mean this is a brass, and bottom one let us take it as a steel, like this it is there. like this it is there, steel at bottom, brass at top. Here alpha 1, here alpha 2, fine, everything is clear. Now what happened? Brass contracts more. They told brass contracts more. So brass contracts more means what will happen now? The shape we get like this. The shape we get in this way. And outside one now what will happen? Outside one will be steel. Outside one will be steel and inside one is brass. So more expandable is in concave side, less expandable is on convex side. If the question, suppose instead of here they have given heating, instead of given heating here, suppose the question is given like that, when a bimetallic strip is cooled, the bimetallic strip is cooled they have given, then my answer is fourth option. My answer is fourth option is correct. Why? Bends in the form of an arc with more expandable metal inside. Which is more expandable metal? Brass is more expandable metal. That will be inside. That will be inside because alpha of brass is greater than alpha of steel. So, if the question is cooled, then inside metal is brass. That is more expandable is inside, less expandable is outside. So more expandable inside means concave, less expandable outside means convex. So my answer will be fourth option if they mention cooled. I hope you are clear. If they have given, that is according to this given question here, they told heated means my answer is third option. Bend in the form of an arc with more expandable metal outside. Suppose cooled, then we have to tell more expandable metal inside. I hope you are clear with this question now.